Okay, so I got a good one. So there's this fingerstyle classical guitar player, and this heavy metal guy does a lot of shredding. And they're walking along, and the heavy metal guy is just being a real douchebag, and he's making fun of the classical player, saying like, his time is over, he doesn't even use a pick, no one listens to classical anymore, stuff like that. And the classical player just stops, looks at him and says, "Why don't you pick on someone your own size?" Damn, that was a good one, guys. What's up? No? Hey guys, how's it going? Magnum Highway here. Got this really cool concept lined up for you guys today. Should help improve your technique and just overall understanding of guitar. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so better start off by defining what bad technique actually is. It's a pretty broad term. Here's what Google says. A way of carrying out a particular task, especially the execution or performance of an artistic work or scientific procedure. So obviously, say in math, you can totally have bad technique just by using some weird formula that doesn't really give you the right answers. I don't think the same really applies to guitar. It's not like math, there's no right or wrong answer, obviously, to guitar or music. Essentially, you just gotta make stuff that sounds nice and it's appealing to the listener or yourself. So experimenting with technique is a pretty good idea. You'll probably find that a lot of the top guitarists actually experiment quite a bit with technique. Take Eddie Van Halen, he essentially created tapping himself. A few of you guys might have heard of Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits, I believe. He's considered a pretty damn good guitarist due to his technique mainly. He actually doesn't use a pick. He uses almost like a fingerstyle kind of thing. It makes his tone essentially unmatchable by anyone who uses a pick. Except for me, of course. Oh, all jokes aside though, guys, you really can't replicate his tone with by using a pick or by using your own technique. I'm even going to quote his own words here. "I used to use a pick until a few years ago. Eventually I found myself doing things with just my thumb and 2 fingers that I couldn't do with a pick." Another example is Angus Young from AC/DC. He's really small, about I think it's 1.50 meters. It's about 5 feet. So as a kid he couldn't actually play full chords because his hands were too small. So he just learned power chords and stuff. And he worked around it to, he'd put in different chord shapes to try and indicate majors and little riffs so you could tell what key it kind of was. And by doing that, he literally developed one of the best hard rock styles ever. And is their technique considered bad in any way? I mean, they're complete pros now, so no one's going to judge their technique. But say you're a beginner guitarist, beginner electric guitarist, walking into your lesson for the first time. The first thing your teacher's going to say is you got to start using a pick. There are so many techniques you're not going to be able to do without it, and you got to start playing chords because that's just essential. Full chords. And this is the problem with a lot of guitar teachers. They base good and bad techniques based on what's more popular. The same thing with holding the guitar. You find a lot of metal players find themselves switching from the standard posture to the classical position because it's more precise and better for their playstyle. Everything that you do on guitar, from the way you strum to how you hold a pick, is gonna add to your tone. You often find that the best guitarists don't actually have a lot of technical skill, or chops, as people call it in the guitar community, but they have an unmatchable tone and style that just makes them stand out on any track. And I'm not kidding when I say this. This literally separates, the guy playing at a mediocre bar Saturday nights and the dude playing at Wembley Stadium. It's all technique. Well, that and money, but we'll leave that for another time. So my point is, once you break free of the idea that one technique is good and all others are bad, you'll increase your skill as an actual guitarist tenfold. And for some reason, the popular and precision-based techniques seem to be the only ones taught in guitar lessons. Everything else is just kind of pushed aside as bad technique. Got a little over the top there. But what I'm trying to say, don't let some random guitar teacher tell you how to play guitar. The only thing that should define your style are the people you listen to and how you want to sound. I know it seems kind of ironic, but having the perfect technique will literally ruin you as a guitarist. I mean, you might get a job as a session guitarist or something somewhere, but, that's about it. So just remember, guys, bad technique is good. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch you guys in another video. Peace out, see you later.